Abused.
missbraucht,
The word literally is so abused these days. Anti-royalist.
antimonarchist,
I'm an anti-royalist. I think monarchy should be abolished. Applaud.
bewundern,
I applaud people who live the life they want. Atheist.
atheist,
I'm an atheist. I think religion is a way of brainwashing people. Bogus.
erfunden,
Don't believe everything you read. That's clearly a bogus story. Challenging.
herausfordernd,
Separating fact from fiction has become more challenging. Charade.
Farce,
It looked respectable, but it was nothing more than a charade. Coat.
umhüllen,
Coat the carrots in Parmesan cheese. They taste delicious. Coincidence.
Zufall,
It wasn't a coincidence that the winner was a family member. Convict.
verurteilen,
He's guilty of armed robbery and the judge will convict him. Corridor.
Korridor,
My office is at the end of the corridor. Credible.
glaubwürdig,
Make sure you read stories from credible news sources. Deed.
Tat,
I ask forgiveness for my dreadful deed. Deeply held.
tief verankert,
The news challenged my deeply held belief in democracy. Diehard.
eingefleischt,
I'm a die-hard Arsenal supporter. Dreadful.
schrecklich,
My deed was dreadful and I apologize for it. Emotional.
emotional,
My granddad travels with his dog for emotional support. Exaggeration.
Übertreibung,
There's a difference between exaggeration and an outright lie. Extinct.
ausgestorben,
Mammoths went extinct thousands of years ago. Fabrication.
Erfindung,
The news was a total fabrication. Fantasist.
Fantast,
Don't read that trash. It's been clearly written by a fantasist. Fatal.
tödlich,
The wound was fatal and she died shortly after. Frantically.
fieberhaft,
The man searched the park frantically for his missing child. Fringe.
grenzwertig,
Conspiracy theories often appear on fringe news websites. Haunt.
verfolgen,
The vision of him running after the bus will haunt me forever. Havoc.
Verwüstung,
Hurricane Irma caused real havoc in the Caribbean. Hypocrite.
Heuchler,
She says she's vegan, but she eats bacon. She's a hypocrite. Insert.
einwerfen,
Insert the coins and select your destination. Liberating.
befreiend,
Cycling after work feels so liberating. Mainstream.
Mainstream,
I prefer going to mainstream news outlets to get the news. Naturist.
Naturist,
If he's a naturist, how come he's wearing clothes at home? Oblige.
verpflichten,
The law obliges you to pay your taxes. Pacifist.
Pazifist,
I'm a total pacifist and believe war is never the answer. Peel.
schälen,
Don't peel the apple, please. I like to eat it with the skin. Phenomenon.
Phänomen,
Some politicians take advantage of the fake news phenomenon. Piercing.
Piercing,
Where did you get your new piercing done? Post-truth.
postfaktisch,
I don't believe we live in a post-truth age. Scalding.
brühend,
The soup was scalding hot. Scanner.
Scanner,
An MRI scanner could be problematic if you have tattoos. Scarred.
gezeichnet,
He was scarred for life after the attack. Shut-eye.
Schlaf,
I tried to get some shut-eye during the bus ride. Stale.
altbacken,
This bread has gone stale. Starving.
hungrig,
I didn't eat before going to work and I was starving. Stingy.
geizig,
My friend is very stingy. I always have to pay for lunch when we eat together. Technophobe.
technophob,
My son is a technophobe. He doesn't even have a smartphone. Teetotaler.
Abstinenzler, in.
If he's a teetotaler, how come he's drinking wine? Temptation.
Verlockung.
The temptation was too great and I couldn't resist. Unsuspecting.
Nichtsahnend.
The unsuspecting diners enjoyed the meal regardless. Untruth.
Unwahrheit.
The story was full of exaggerations and untruths. Vegan.
Veganer, in.
As a vegan, I don't eat food from animal sources. Victory.
Sieg.
He won the tournament and everyone applauded his victory. Water.
Wässrig machen.
I could smell the food, which made my mouth water. Xenophobe.
Xenophobe.
Don't believe any of her stories about immigrants. She's a xenophobe.